Welcome back to this tutorial. This is the final tutorial in the course management. We are going to be learning how to manage offline access, answering questions from your students, and then tracking their progress. So we are back on our application. As you can see, this is the physics that we created. So let's open it. As you can see, you can also get more detailed analytics from your students, but we're in our editor screen for the physics, the course management screen. The first thing we are going to do is to go to the questions and discussion. In the questions and discussion, we can see the questions the students asked us in any of our lessons. As you can see, this is just a demo. So can you explain further? What we are going to do under this pending, as you can see, they have pending answered comments. Under this pending, we can answer this particular student's question and then we can mark it as answered. Once it is answered, it will come to this tab. In this tab, it will say answered. But let's go back to pending. So once we come here, we can choose to answer this question. Let's click on answer. Remember, T is for text, so we enter it. Then I can simply say in class, we are going to dive deeper into it. Something simple. Remember, you can answer any other kind of questions. You can answer it or you can tell them anything. So once you are done, you are going to click answer question. Once you answer it, you can also mark it as answered. As you can see, no pending questions found because we have answered it. If a student asks you a question under this pending, that is where you see it. Then you can go to answered. As you can see, the one we answered is here. You can edit your answer if you want. Let's say this is not correct. You can also edit it and change it to another thing and then click answer question. That's how you are going to answer questions. The other settings are not really necessary, or you can go to announcements and news. If you want to create a new announcement on your platform for your app, for your course, you can do that. Let's say your students are in public holiday and you want to release an announcement, you can simply say, um, simply say, we will be having test on Monday. You can release this as your news, or you can add more details. Test will be on Monday, something like this. Then you can click on create news. Once you click on create news, that news will be here. We'll be having test on Monday. Then the next thing I want to show you is the submissions. As you can see from the submissions, you can see submission on courses, quiz, and assignment. This is where you are going to manually evaluate your students' performance on the course. You can see no members have finished the course yet. That's why you are seeing members not found. But on our assignment, let us say we sent an assignment, this solve numerical problems on motion and electricity. As you can see, one of our students have already answered it. So you can click on view submission. Once you view submission, you can add how many marks you want, then you complete assignment. So once you have done that, let us go back and try and make it more offline. So we are going to click on this back arrow to go back, and then we are going to see this icon here. As you can see, this icon is going to make it to be available offline to your students. Remember, we set it to be offline, but when we click this icon here, as you can see, it says enable offline. So just click on it. Once we click on it, it's going to make the course available offline. As you can see now, you have to wait for some time and it will prompt you with this course available to download offline. you can see the icon is being replaced by this X. If you want to remove it to be available offline, you can click on it to disable it from being offline. As you can see, this one is not available offline. You can click on it to make it available offline. And remember, you can also click on this to delete the course. So thank you very much for going through this tutorial. In the next one, we'll finalize everything and you'll be ready to create and manage a course in the NHS e-learning platform. Thank you.